So Kathryn's now getting her name. I made a mistake the first time. The wet application for these on Raptor Liner, not a good idea. Oh, you can't squeegee the water out of all these little crevices, so it just doesn't like it. So you gotta do a dry application and then heat gun it to shrink it on there. Now I didn't film the first one because I wasn't too sure if it was gonna work, but let me show you how it works out here. I'm a short little dude, so let me grab my step stool because yeah, short little dude, mind my mess. It's a cleaning day or car taking care of day, so yeah, the sun's right behind me. So Kathryn has her name. I'm working on the current on the other side. Just applicated it, let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to be pulling it, and then see that sun's not going to let me focus it very well. Let me go on the other side, and I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Of course, my tripod's in the house. Ooh, it's hot. But yeah, Kathryn has her name. These are all done by Boss. Where is his card? Boss Designs. I'll link in the description. Boss Designs here in well, not here in Pittsburgh, but in Joplin, Missouri. And yeah, found him on Facebook. It was just random advertising on freaking Facebook. I usually ignore them, but it was like, hey, this is kind of cool. And found out he was actually local. And my philosophy is, if you are going to support a business, start locally and then branch out. You branch out, so you start local. You can't find it locally, then you go out to your next county, see if it's within your county. If it's not in your county, see, I'm trying to roll this in here, get it inside all those crevices. I wish I had a pressure roller, but my big, fat, disgusting thumb will work.
Point those dirty green sausages at me!
See, it's getting all that pressures in there. The heat gun's gonna do even better. So if you can't find it in your county, then you branch out to your state. Can't find it in your state, then you branch out in the United States or in your country. For me, I like to keep it within the United States. If I can't find the United States, then I try to keep it within the continent of North America, and then I try to keep it within the Americas before I have to branch out to overseas. And I try to avoid China as much as possible. But if I have to get it from China, it's usually my last resort. So I might have to put you down because I don't have my tripod on me. And peel this back here, because of course it doesn't want to stick right away. So we gotta be careful. So it's gonna be like this. So it's gonna peel. It's gonna try to stick to the paper. So we gotta push it back in, slowly peel it back, and just Peter Griffin, like dab 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 dab.
Dip, 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 dip. Peter, it's 4 in the morning. Come to bed.
Dip, 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 dip. Careful. Yeah, I screwed up last time. So when I tried to dry it out, the heat gun, and it just shrunk everything and screwed it all up. So this is my second set of Kathryn's names. And so he actually did me a solid and sent them to me, no charge. So I mean, that's fucking awesome. And I want to try to keep this as family friendly, but you know, before I went in the Marine Corps, you couldn't get me to swear for the life of you. I would self-censor myself just because I didn't find it becoming of somebody to swear all the time with F this, F that. I get in the Marine Corps. Even with the short amount of time I was in it, and I wasn't in it for very long. I messed up my leg in boot camp. Messed it up really good. Really good. Honorable discharge for medical reasons. And, but then I get back and I'm cussing every other word. I've been, 15 plus years now trying to curb that. It's a lot better than it used to be. Sorry, I'm not looking through the camera. I'm at Kathryn. So if it dips, it's because I'm focusing actually on the paper and not through the camera lens. Trying to let the natural sun beat the heat down before I use the heat gun on it. So originally I wanted to do like Rosie the Riveter font, because I don't know, Kathryn just seemed like a badass like Rosie the Riveter was. Yeah. And the font was just too generic. So we did this. Like, oh, this whole, like, you know, cracking. Like, oh, to me it looks like on this orange, it kind of looks like lava, like a lava crusting. Seeing it through it. It probably was more like lightning, or maybe it was how his inspiration was. But when he showed it to me in the black and white, it looked cool. I was thinking maybe it was like the steel was cooling down, so the hot steel still peeking through, and the slag still kind of, you know, on top. That's how I kind of look at it. And then with her, this orange, it's kind of like this copper, rusty orange. It's supposed to be a burnt orange, but when I got mixed with that that Raptor liner, it muted it. It turned into that copper. That's copper rusty orange. So, I mean, it looks good. I like it. Happy accidents. Well, like Bob Ross would say, happy accidents, right?
Yeah. We just have to sort of make a decision where we want the little stream to come from. Maybe back in here. And I know this is going to look like we're destroying everything. Don't worry about it. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Happy little trees. See, I'm starting to show my age, referencing old people that are no longer with us. That shaped my childhood. I don't know, some of you remember who Bob Ross are. There is. R. What the hell's wrong with you, Joe? Wrong. Using English is not your friend. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm trying to do this one-handed and I don't want to screw it up. I might have to put you guys down. I don't want to screw this up. So, I'll get back to you when we get to the heat gun. Alright, so got it all on without making any mistakes. That H was being an H. So she was being a bugger. Needed both hands to get through there. But yeah. Now it's time for the heat gun. Now this low setting. You don't need to get on high setting. Now still gonna need both hands. So put you right there. And all you do, heat it up and roll your thumb. Just get it in there so it presses inside the cavities of the Raptor liner. Just keep the heat gun just far enough away where it's not overheating anything. You don't want it to melt, you just want it to warm it up. You know, I'm not trying to make it into a black goo so that it looks like this. Let's see if the sun's gonna let you see it now. So now, yeah, I'm not gonna rotate because that makes it confusing. So now it looks like it's part of the paint, whereas that, not quite. At least it's laying on top. It's like nice and part on top. So now we do the same thing with the rest of her names. So yeah, let's see if I can do this. I don't know. I'm trying to find a good place to put you guys. Let's see if that will. Maybe. Oh, you're rolling away on me. I think that'll work way better. You should be able to have the heat gun blasting on your fingers and be mildly discomfort, but not burning your fingers. You know, where it's warm. It's kind of like being next to a hot stove where it's a little too warm for your comfort, but it's not burning you. Yeah, kind of like pulling a turkey out of an oven. Yeah, that's how far away your heat gun should be. Let's go back and just touch up just to make sure. Alright. And around the arm. Chase you guys. I know you guys can't really see on the line. That sun's like right in everyone's face. scooted the Kathryn's in a little bit closer to the corral than I wanted it, but oh well. It's too late now. It still looks good. It looks amazing. That would be it. Now you can see it blends in. You can even see how the sun reflects. How it just kind of blends into the Raptor liner. That's how you want it. Ain't gotta go nowhere. Now, in the perfect world, should have done this when I was finished painting this, and in clear coat right on top of it. But yeah, that was the perfect world. This is not the perfect world, and sometimes we do things on a budget. I spend too much money on parts, and then I did this stuff afterwards, and I learned my lesson. So when we get to the general, we finally do the Raptor liner for the general, and we do his graphics again. Yeah, we'll be doing it the way we're supposed to do it. So he'll get his Raptor liner, then his graphics, and then he'll be clear coating it on top of it to seal it really in, to make sure that it's done right. But yeah, I'm happy. Kathryn has her name on that side, and yeah, I gotta clean my yard up. And on this side, I think it came out amazing. Her little nose piercing. This is a stupid little mistake. I ended up putting in the hood light and put a rivet in. I thought it was hollow. I drilled through it, put the rivet in, and didn't realize it went all the way through. And yeah, and now Kathryn has a nose piercing. And you know, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna roll with the punches. And yeah, she's more of a punk. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, and now I think we're about ready to clean up the yard, pack things up, and then head out to the woods, and then go play in the woods. Both General and Kathryn. I gotta get some ball joints for him. He's starting to develop a really bad death wobble though. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.